It's time for Dumb Crook News. Dumb Crook stories gleaned from newspapers, wire services, and where y'all get them on the internet. Sent in by you. The address will follow this report. An Iowa State University student who told a girl that he would take a bullet for her was arrested for doing just that.
Uh-oh.
Police say the student talked a friend of his into staging a fake mugging and shooting him with a .45 caliber Derringer to impress the girl. Well, the student was shot in the shoulder with a .410 caliber hollow point deer slug,
Yipes.
which narrowly missed his lung and left several bullet fragments that had to be surgically removed.
Ever heard of a 22?
Man, the men were charged with assault, reckless use of a firearm, and filing a false police report.
Oh.
No word on whether it got a date. Two Raleigh, North Carolina men pleaded guilty to a convenience store robbery. They were caught when their getaway plan hit a slight snag. The men were supposed to meet a 19-year-old accomplice and his girlfriend back in the getaway car after the robbery. But when the robbers arrived, they found the couple inside the car with the doors locked, engaged in a bit of, let's call it, romantic activity.
Uh-oh.
The thieves were forced to wait until the couple finished before they could get in the car. And by that time, several witnesses had noticed the two men pacing and yelling at the couple.
Open the door, you idiot!
Oh, boy. A Holly Hill, Florida man walked up to a car, stopped at a phone booth, and attempted to buy $20 worth of crack cocaine. The man leaned into the window and warned the car's driver to be discreet, because there were a lot of cops in the area. But when he got in the car and the two drove around the corner, after the man handed the driver two $10 bills, he noticed the T-shirt the driver was wearing, which was blue with the word police in bright yellow block letters.
Yikes.
You with the sheriff's department? He asked. Nope, replied the cop. Holly Hill Police? Asked the man. Yep, replied the officer, who says the man just smiled, shook his head as he drove him to the police station. FBI investigators in Jacksonville, Florida arrested two brothers who they say talked a local dentist into letting them chop off his finger in an insurance scam. After agreeing with the scheme, the dentist began having second thoughts. Well, too late, the brothers chopped off his finger anyway.
No take back.
Unable to continue practicing dentistry, the doctor collected over $1 million from his insurance company, of which he gave the brothers $45,000. When they came back later, demanded another $500,000. The doctor alerted the FBI.
Wow.
Smart
thinking, Lefty.
A marriage counseling session at a church in Fresno, California ended unsuccessfully after the couple got into an argument that turned into a gunfight.
That would be a red flag, I would think.
Well, the husband showed up late for the session with a beer in one hand and a gun in the other and shot his wife as she tried to walk out of the meeting.
Whoa.
Well, the wife pulled a pistol from her purse and returned fire, wounding her husband in the shoulder. The gun battle continued outside the church until the man finally ran out of bullets. Then the Reverend Bud Searcy, who runs the counseling program, said, "It's a good thing he'd been drinking. He was a lousy shot." I think I had that in my church bloopers. Remember that?
Yeah.
3 armed Mexican police officers surrounded a car and demanded money from the people inside. One of those people turned out to be the oldest son of the President of Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Well, the crooked cops discovered their mistake moments later when another car containing presidential bodyguards stopped and overpowered them. Bad idea in Mexico. A prosecutor in Belgium was admiring a jacket worn by a defendant in the courtroom when he suddenly realized why it seemed so familiar. It was identical to a jacket that had been stolen from the prosecutor's home in a recent robbery.
I have one like that.
The defendant claimed he had bought the jacket in Paris, but authorities examined the label and confirmed it was a prosecutor's missing jacket. Even though they had a Dillard's in Paris.
Yeah.
And finally, sheriff's deputies staking out a drug house in Callaway, Florida, watched 4 men leave the house and drive off in a rental car. When they stopped the car to question the men, they were surprised to find all 4 of them covered in white powder. Well, the cops say the suspects had hidden a bag of cocaine in the car's air conditioning vents.
Uh-oh.
A fan blade inside the air conditioner apparently sliced the bag open and dusted its contents all over the car's occupants,
Ooh.
who were arrested. If you got Dumb Crook News, mail to Dumb Crook News. John Boy and Billy, P.O. Box 19111, Charlotte, NC 28279. We love you, we mean it. Medical experts tell us that doing this actually helps relieve constipation. Yes.
Do share.
How about when you laugh?
How about when you laugh?
Something, sir!
Well, of course it is.
Yeah. So please listen responsibly.
That's awesome.